You're back! You're back, man!
You are correct. We are back, and it is time for another compilation of all of the regional indie MMA highlights that happened this past weekend, and man, was it a crazy one. And it is all thanks to the legend Caposa, who you have to be following on Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman for more highlights just like these and for everything else MMA related. What's going on? It's the Casual, Lawton Vierkant, and this is Caposa's Corner. Starting us off this week, we are going to Hall of Fame promotion in Russia for one fight. This sees Norek Tadevosyan with a 1-1 record, taking on Shakruk Askarov, who has a 5-3 record. This one is fun because we instantly start the round with a cup shot, and that's it. Fight's over. Just kidding. After some shaking, we are back on. And starting fast as Askarov is rocked just 15 seconds in, but he holds on until this.
Ох, Норик, все.
Все, это остановка будет. Тут двойной.
Yep. One huge left hook, and Askarov is left face planted into the canvas and out cold. I guess these huge shots are to be expected in a light heavyweight fight, and Tadevosyan definitely confirmed that by gaining this one-shot win in just under a minute and improves his record to 2-1. Staying in Russia, but we're switching over to visit our friends at Eagle FC 36 for a heavyweight main event. This one has Leonid Timoshenko sitting at a 5-1 record, up against Vladimir Dyneko, who has an 11-5 record. This one is a brawl in round one, seeing both guys land multiple huge shots, yet they still stay up until this one. Sheesh, a left-right hook combo from hell, followed by probably a broken ankle, and this fight is over. Dyneko with the perfect read and perfect placement with both of these hooks to secure this win just halfway through the first round, improving his record to 12-5. Now we are going over to Moscow to see what's happening at ACA 123. We've got two fights from this event, and the first one has Ilya Sheglov with a 7-2 record, and his opponent Artur Ostakov, who has a 19-7 record. We are nearing the end of round two, and Ostakov decides to pull this off.
And afterwards he tries to punish him for that, to make him pay. Oh, the connection, that's a knockout!
A huge uppercut, followed by a deadly left hook, and two more ground and pound hits to secure him this win. We also get to witness a beautiful somersault by this ref, showing us some high-quality refereeing.
And that's what I call high-quality A2.
Ostakov gains this win, improves his record to 20-7, and lands a beautiful knockout to his resume. Still at ACA 123, we've got one more fight, and it's the main event. Here, we have Andrei Koshkin with a 19-7 record, going against Alexander Batenko, who has a, dear lord, does that say 50-15? How the hell do you have that many fights at age 34? Anyways, back to the fight. We're nearing the end of round one, and Koshkin accidentally lands an illegal soccer kick, which Batenko takes like a champ, and he's deducted 2 points instantly. So we move to round two, and this happens.
That's a knockout. That's a knockout. That's for sure.
Another left, followed by a huge right, a mouthpiece flying out, and unfortunately a slammed head into the canvas, but the ref sees it and stops it before any more damage is done. Koshkin gains this fantastic knockout highlight and improves his record to 20-7. Next up, we are going to Superior Challenge 22 in Sweden. This fight sees Robin Roos in the red tape with a 3-3 record, taking on Martin Hudson in the blue tape, who has a 5-7 record. And as you just saw, the first round ends by Robin absolutely destroying the leg of Hudson, so much that he limps all the way back to his corner. So we jump to round two, and I wonder what Robin is gonna focus on now. Oh yeah, that's right, that same left leg. After, I don't know, 47 leg kicks. I lost count. This ref finally decides to stop it after Hudson falls to the canvas in clear pain, and look at the bruises already formed on that left leg. Absolute destruction done to that leg, but it's what it took for Robin to gain the win and improve his record to 4-3. Moving on to Levels Fight League 1 in the Netherlands, we've got another great knockout. This fight has Yannick van Dinther going against Stefano Grunendahl, and both fighters are making their amateur MMA debut. This fight begins, and on the first takedown attempt, we have this.
What we've heard in the past is that
Out, confused, and falling back down, Grunendahl unfortunately meets Yannick's knee with force as he goes for a takedown attempt. And Yannick actually was going for the high kick, but it turned into a knee, and it got the job done fast and only 20 seconds in. Yannick gains his first MMA win and hopefully can keep getting more in the future. It is time for, Caposa's KO of the week, and you get not only one knockout, but 3. We're heading to our friends at Combate Global, who over this weekend held an 8-man bantamweight tournament, and we're going to focus on David Martinez and Francisco Rivera, who ended up making it to the final. In the quarterfinals first, though, David Martinez was facing off against Alex Gonzalez, and in round 1, Martinez lands this huge right, securing the TKO win and moving on. Shortly after that, Rivera, who you should remember from his UFC run from 2012 to 2016, took on Adam Martinez and had the same outcome. One single huge right, and Martinez sinks to the ground. After each getting a decision win in the semifinals, we move to the main event. The second round begins, and then we get this.
Schöner linker High Kick von Martinez. Und noch einer, und da geht Rivera zu Boden.
Just a beautiful play by Martinez as he lands a switch kick, shaking Rivera, only to follow it up with a 3-hit combo, and only to follow that up with another head kick to finish this fight. Martinez wins the tournament, gains 3 wins in total for his record, and hopefully gets to do some justified celebrating this week. Up next, we are going to Cage Fury Fighting Championships 97 in Pennsylvania. Here, we have a featherweight fight between James Lyons and Bo Samaniego, both of which have a 1-0 record going in. Just 1 minute into this fight, and Lyons takes the back and is holding on for dear life. Once he gets under the chin, though, it's about to be game over.
Fighting the top hand. Now he's crumbled to the canvas. He's on his knees. Whoa!
Now the hands behind the head. Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he just took a swing at Keith Peterson. I think he was out.
Oh yeah, a couple things with that. First off, fantastic first round win and submission from Lyons. Second, poor Samaniego was fading out of consciousness and actually swung at Keith Peterson, obviously not knowing what was happening. But as Caposa noted, nice head movement there, Keith. Lyons secures the win and keeps his record undefeated at 2-0. Now we are going to B2 Fighting Series 123 in my literal neighboring town of Lebanon, Tennessee. This fight has Nathan Lindsay with a 4-2 record, going against Anthony Canzano, who has a 4-1 record. Just over 2 minutes into the second round, and here it is.
Comfortable, perhaps?
Dear Lord, Anthony coming in hot, channeling his inner GSP, and throws this huge Superman punch, making direct contact with Lindsay's face and sends him to the canvas. Anthony secures this win, gets a fantastic knockout added to his highlight reel, and improves his record to 5-1. For our last fight this week, we are going to American Combat Alliance 15 in Louisiana. This sees Daniel Cruz in the red shorts taking on Clint Dickens in the black, both of which I couldn't find hardly any information on, and the event broadcast didn't even mention records at all, so I assume these two are making their debuts or have very few fights prior to this one. Although, that doesn't seem to stop this from happening.
Cruz is the longer fighter.
Oh, and that's it. That is it. That is it.
In just 32 seconds, Cruz lands this huge right, face-planting Clint to the canvas and out cold. He put his whole damn body into this hit, and man does it show. Cruz secures the first round win and gains a win for his resume. As always, thank you to Caposa for being the legend and helping us compile these lists every week. So please go give him a follow on Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman, and you can support him by heading over to his Patreon at patreon.com/Caposa. And the other huge piece of this puzzle is all of these amazing organizations for hosting these events every single week, so a huge shout out to them and to all these fighters, winners and losers, and we will see you all on the next video. Peace!